Welcome to YouTube University. That's what I like to call it anyway. I'm an avid YouTube viewer, like every single day, and almost all the videos I watch are educational in the finance space, so I feel like I'm in a good position to recommend some really awesome YouTube videos that I watched in 2020. Recently, I went looking back through my sort of like saved video history list, and I found so many favorites I wanted to rewatch. And then it hit me. I should put this into a playlist and share that out with maybe my viewers. So today I present the top 5 finance and business videos I watched in 2020. And I'm gonna go through this list relatively quickly, but again, there is gonna be a playlist in the description down below and clickable, I think, at the end of this video. And it sort of feels like I'm giving out awards. So welcome to the YouTube Frankie Awards, the first ever. But there's no award, whatever. And if you enjoyed this list, in the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you how you can get 10 more recommendations from me, because honestly, this list started at 15 and I pared it down to these 5 favorites. Let's dive in. And I don't know how like the copyright stuff works, so I'm just gonna put thumbnails in the corner here and speak about each for a minute or less. James Janney, Escaping the Rat Race. What school failed to teach you about money. I'm gonna start with a real knockout here. This might be my favorite video I watched this last year, and it's at 1.3 million views in just 1 month, so I think the internet agrees. This one gives me chills, honestly. You might be tempted to just turn this video off right now and watch that one, but don't, because I have a lot more videos to recommend, or do, but like in a new window and then come back to me after. James only puts out a video once a month, I think, and it would be well worth your time to watch them all. In this video though, he describes what money is, what the rat race actually is, and why so many people live on the edge financially. Plus he covers consumption, production, and most important, he covers how a relationship with money can help you scale your income, how you can produce value to market at scale, and of course, living below your means, emergency funds, the Joneses, and a lot more. This is YouTube gold, seriously. So much is packed into that video. Wholesale Ted, the real reason I became a millionaire in my 20s. Wow, I mean, this one came out of nowhere a few weeks back. I like watching her channel for tips on, merchandising, passive income, and online business, but normally it's super light and very specific to like a how to do X. But in this video, she breaks down an extremely valuable lesson she learned from her father when she was a little girl, I think just 7 or 8 years old. She retells this conversation with her dad that changed everything for her. Plus it's animated, which is super cool. The animation is actually fantastic. I'm really jealous. I want to know how she does it. But it teaches just one lesson that she learned as a little girl, like I said, and it is spot on. And it's something I never understood until maybe, 2 years ago when I started this YouTube channel. I don't want to give too much away, so I'm just going to recommend you go watch it for yourself. It is a fantastic video. Graham Stephan, How to Get Rich Without Getting Lucky. No finance list would be complete without mentioning a Graham Stephan video. Graham is the king of YouTube finance videos, and every finance YouTuber looks up to him. It's nearly impossible to recommend just one of his videos, but I chose this one because it was surprising, I think, even for Graham and the lessons he learned and talked about. So in this video, he covers a list about how to get rich without getting lucky. And it comes from actually a string of tweets in 2018 from Naval? I don't know. I hope I pronounced that right. Each one seems so simple, each of these tips, but they're so spot on. Individually, they're not like life-changing, but when you put these tips together, I think they're extremely powerful. The first tweet, for example, is to seek wealth, not money or status. Another says, if you secretly despise wealth, it will elude you. And I'll leave you to watch to see the rest for yourself with Graham's commentary. It is so good, so check that one out for sure. Amazing practical advice. Cash College, I quit my job and now I'm free. Steve's channel, Cash College, was a channel I discovered last year, 2020, that quickly became one of my favorites. Pretty much every video Steve puts out, I stop what I'm doing to watch. And I think he and I are very similar in terms of our view on finance and seeking financial independence. And I am certain his channel is gonna blow up in 2021. I'm predicting 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So that's an obvious subscription recommendation for you. But the video that stood out to me the most this year was a semi-recent one. And it's more of like a documentary style video. It's very artsy, motivational. There's a nice story just sort of perfectly woven with really good advice. And again, it's just very creative. It does such a good job of communicating how and why he broke free from the traditional 9-to-5 and why you might want to consider doing the same thing. Because damn it, who likes to wake up to an alarm clock after all? Watch that video and you're gonna learn about why 9 to 5 is actually our working hours. You're gonna learn about the history of YouTube. You're gonna even learn a little bit about what it looks like on the other side of the camera for YouTubers. It's an awesome watch and a no-brainer to recommend. Nate O'Brien, How I Became Confident. Okay, I'm cheating a little bit with this last one on two fronts. First, it was technically posted in 2021. And second, it's not really technically about money, but I just love his advice about why he started a financial YouTube channel. There's just a ton of good wisdom in this video. Indirectly, I would say, related to sort of minimalism, focusing in on, what you can control, and I'm just gonna let you find out. Go check that one out. Nate he's a really good dude. He's super young, super successful on YouTube. I wish him all the best, and all these creators that I've mentioned in this video. They're awesome. All these YouTubers are worth subscribing to, and Nate's channel is no exception. There's just something super relaxing and calm and reassuring about all of his videos. And I like how minimalistic they are too. It's a really good reminder for myself that I don't need jokes and B-roll and sound effects to keep viewers' attention. Sometimes less is more. Good content is king, and cream always rises to the top. One side effect about learning about money and turning my financial life around is that it honestly did give me more confidence. I never thought I'd get in front of a camera and start a YouTube channel or write a book, let alone two, make a course that real people are buying and loving and giving me great feedback on. No matter who you are, just know that improving your financial life is about so much more than money. It can feel like getting your life back. Anyways, if you're into this list and you want even more recommendations, like I said at the top, I got you. I actually pared this list down from 15 to 5. So head on over to themoneyresolution.com/YT2020 and I'll email you a second hidden playlist. And you can get a good financial education from YouTube from these videos alone. By the way, if one of your goals or New Year's resolution in 2021 is to save more money, check out a free preview of my Save Money Resolution course. You get nearly 30 minutes of videos, savings tips from me that you won't find anywhere else. You can find a link on screen now, but also in the description down below. I hope your 2021 is off to an amazing start. Mine sure is. I actually have some personal news I'm excited to share here on the channel. It's not business or finance related, but subscribe to The Money Resolution so you won't miss out on that news or announcement. And again, just thank you guys for an awesome 2020. It was an amazing year here on my channel and elsewhere for sure. And I'm really pumped for the year ahead for all of us. If you like this kind of recommendation video, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make more in the future to share, podcasts, books, movie recs, and more. Thank you guys, by the way, for all the awesome book recommendations on my last video. My name is Frankie. Like if you like this, subscribe if you loved it, and I'll see you all on the next one in a few days. Happy YouTube viewing in the meantime. Thanks. 28-0 Cleveland over Pittsburgh in the first. Go Hawks next year.